He's playing Doom off of on a TV screen using bacteria. And another guy is storing data on DNA that you would store on your hard drive. Our games, he could take the games we store on our Xboxes and on our phones and shit and store it in some DNA. And then come back and be like, oh, you need that data. All right, let me pull it back off for you.
all that is practice for virtual AI.
Right now, it would be super complicated for me or you because there's a certain sequence that he made for it to be done. But let enough people, enough people, smart people, dumb it down enough to where everyday person can do it, bro. You're gonna be seeing people in the next 20, 50 years.
One thing they'll never do is dumb it down.
Saving their games and shit to their own literally to their own DNA. Like, okay, I need that. Let me save that to my DNA for later.
See, but that's all the same shit that BC talk about with soul entrapment and shit, bro. You gotta think, bro. If you can manipulate AI and virtual reality through a DNA cell, bro, you would get caught and you can get caught in that shit, bro. That's all the same type of. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying it's good because it is tremendously bad. Because now it makes it easier to control a person now.
Ain't nothing good about ain't nothing good about bringing something fake to reality and praising it like it's God. They praise AI. They worship AI.
Because he just proved that you can rewrite DNA. That's the catch to the whole thing. That's why I say they just proved that they broke the DNA down without saying they broke they finally figured out how to break DNA down. Because he just proved it. You can rewrite DNA.
Back to what you were saying about the guy, the original guy. He did what now with the uploading of? He didn't have enough on his computer.
He didn't have enough memory to hold all of his files and all of his important information and classified stuff. So he had an inspiration. He thought of an idea. Why doesn't he hold it up? He was like, DNA holds trillions upon trillions of information that we can hardly comprehend. So why wouldn't it be able to hold, the stuff he has on his computer? So he tested it out. He did a couple tests in there, so finally he figured it out and it worked.
Now, I've been hitting the live button a long time ago because folks how you heard my son. you heard my son said this mother effer called me online. But he said some deep stuff because just not too long ago, he didn't even hear my live. All right. And my other son was saying, this is what the Holy Spirit be talking about on the channel about artificial soul uploading. It's not clones of entertainment. It's disembodied spirits reincarnating, eating dust all the days of their life for the elderly that need to hear it like that. But for the rest of us, it's just soul harvesting. When you're not controlled by the power of the elemental forces, the spirit of the armor of God, which is electrical magnetic force field. The garden of God is the force field of space. Back to Donk.
Yeah. The force field, and when you're talking about like force field, you can compare it to the the firmament. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what you can compare the armor of God to the firmament, because can't nothing get through it. It'll take them to do a lot of antichrist type of things to crack the armor of faith. You know what I'm saying? And the armor of God. That's what people gotta wrap around.
Wait. Before you say, I want you to say that again. Also, what Mr. Poppy Triple X was telling us was that remember the scientist that said the melanated scientist in the 70s that said our minds is hooked up to the quantum space. He said we are computer digital codes that is in our brain that gives off information, store information. So when my son said that, it blew my muffin cap back. I didn't know nothing about what he was saying. And now another guy is taking our DNA, brothers and sisters, and he was storing it in a computer because with
storing information from his computer in DNA.
What we definitely talking about today. Storing what information he had in his computer into our DNA, what is called CERN machine, you say Mandela effect. See that, brothers and sisters? And what did you just say, brother? No.
about the armor of Christ and the armor of God.
Yeah, before I interrupted you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The armor of God is something like the firmament. It takes CERN, it takes, you know what I'm saying, a lot of antichrist type of things to crack it, you know what I'm saying? So
bingo, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what they doing. That's what Hillary Clinton was doing, trying to crack the firmament. They can't, you know what I'm saying? So they gotta communicate with these dark deities to try to come up with weapons that can crack it. You know what I'm saying? You in the world, that's why people magnetic. That's literally what it is. It's not. People think about it very simple. You know what I'm saying? But it's really that. You know what I'm saying? It's really that. Particular when you're talking about being wrapped in and guarded by God and the angels. You know what I'm saying? They have certain things around you because they got a lot of tasks to take forth. So when they leave you covered in the armor of Christ, because it's hard for any one demon to just, you know what I'm saying, to take you down when you safe, when you guarded and you save, you would say. You know what I'm saying? But as we're gonna get into it deeper, with like that's the same thing that the aliens, the Zeta Reticuli and the Draco Reptilians learn how to harness this energy too. You know what I'm saying? Force fields, what you call them, invisibility cloaks and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Also, folks, if you want to come on today, it's on my B.C. page, the live link. You go there and you can come on the platform and help build. Back to you, Donk.
Yep, and that's what we're finna get into today, like with these extraterrestrials, because they coming back showing us signs. They astral projecting, what people are calling. That's why they seeing shadows, because they projecting themselves from a different location in our reality. You know what I'm saying? That's why you will see what you would call a shadow or things that was falling down in Miami. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think those lights they were seeing in Miami, they seeing these things walking around this public mall. They was coming from out the sky over the ocean. You know what I'm saying? So they're using rays and they astral teleporting or the hologram, you know, of their they not really that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They not, because when they come in form is when you know that the third stage of rapture is here. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when the for things that's not humanoid or human at all. The you know what I'm saying? Videos real quick.
So
keep going, DC.
So as we get a more understanding, you see more and more of the youth know more about this than people that's supposed to be in the tree.
Oh yeah.
So therefore, a lot that we don't know in the book, that the youth shall prophesy and the old shall dream dreams.
Say she was in the costume. He was yeah.
Oh, hold on.
These true things are things that they don't want us to see. A lot of people will call it fake, and woke people will say that it look very real.
Hold on, how you rewind it? Hold on.
Yeah, so
rewind it for me, real. And catch up.
Because I think it was wrong in the early life. That's how they know how to.
Oh wait, I gotta flip the camera. Hold on. I was wondering here this thing actually. Actually, let me see. I don't have to flip it. I'm waiting for this thing to get off. That's what I'm waiting to do.
What is real is if it's, and it is a costume, that's proving the fact that people do worship these lizards. You know what I'm saying? If you will go to the dress up and look like this, but that could be real, could be fake. They put it in plain sight all the time, all day.
Oh wait, pause it. We're having technical difficulties with the internet. Hold on.
That leak photos from
Sorry, y'all.
facility.
I got knocked out. All right, here we go.
It's a photo right there.
Oh, okay.
Synthetic farming laboratory of synthetic people. You know what I'm saying? A soul harvesting laboratory right there.
So they cloned Tyrone.
Oh yeah.
Look at that, y'all. This better than, you know what I'm saying? It's more proof. I don't got this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and hold on. They can't hear. Hold on.
They can hear it.
Wait. Nah, that's our internet. Hold on. Let me go there real quick on another device. Thank you, Angel. Okay. Okay, I hear myself fine here. It's going in and out. Well, we're gonna do the best we can, y'all. It's going out.
Landscaping though. That's the mapping of them and how they scale under maps and dig out tunnels and dig out different levels of the ground and put factors in there if they can read it. Yeah, that's how that, and that's a leak pitch. I'm finna read this to them. You got the first level, security and communications. Second level is where the human staff and housing be. And then say third level down genetic experiments, and 7 is the cryogenic storage. And then you got the dosage, all the way under to what they call a garden, and then that's on you break through to the next round. More like
That video.
the video, yeah, and this there's humans actually being done by humans at all. So you need to understand humans have regard for, you know what I'm saying? Even goddamn Hitler did. He stopped what he was doing and just called it quits when he knew it was over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta know, the difference between an evil person and an alien is 2 different types of darkness. You know what I'm saying? An evil person still has a beam of light somewhere. It might be in his pinky toe. An alien was born out of the covenant. You know what I'm saying? They was not wrapped in nothing holy. They have broken scrolls with the Most High, broken galactic federal laws. They have been excluded from anything high or holy. You know what I'm saying? That's why stop looking at the sky for an alien. Don't come from skies. They come from underneath. You know what I'm saying? Under the water.
We're gonna cut, and we're gonna come right back. They're saying it's very glitchy. They can't hear.
Okay.
They can only see, but we're going remember, a phone can't work on its own. It's a cricket. So for I'm on my which T-Mobile, which is another service. I'm on its what's it called, hotspot. So you know, we're able to do what we can do, but this ain't our problem. It's the towers. Remember me telling you I put out a video because I have these companies. So if you don't hear from me or we having glitches, now you understand what's going on, brothers and sisters. I told you, We're waking up the world together. And they don't like you and me. Remember when they had a problem with my StreamYard? It was the only StreamYard with the Android problem. They finally fixed that because they wanted to tap into it. You know, phone app, whatever. Now, I got knocked out, y'all, that quick. Told y'all the truth, and son showed you the pictures. They don't want us woke, so they messing with our companies. You see what I'm saying? It's attack on social media. What the people been talking about, that blacknet. So we're going to be back on. What you had said?
I said, we're in rural areas, so it's easy for them to block our signal out, too, because, you know, we woke back here. We getting a lot of oxygen from the trees. We don't got no pollution. It's clear. I see it. You know what I'm saying? Me see stuff flying around in the skies all the time. This is the type of place where they fly at. You know what I'm saying? This type of place where they.
Roberto brought up a good point. Roberto said, don't forget, the solar flares are coming to Earth.
Yep. They is.
And that would definitely electrical magnetic throw off any device.
Yeah.
True, true, true.
I can show pictures and videos of that right now.
We'll be back.
Solar flare crawling off the sun, coming straight for Earth. All them